In view of the extreme seriousness of the developments described above, I addressed yesterday messages to the Prime Ministers of Greece and Turkey, emphasizing my deep concern and stressing the importance of the territorial integrity, sovereignty and independence of Cyprus. I also urged maximum restraint and the avoidance of any action which might give rise to further violence. The texts of these messages have been published separately. The answer of the Prime Minister of Greece, which I have received this morning, is also made public. In fact, I have been informed by the Ambassador of Turkey that an answer from the Turkish government is underway.
But as it is now, it is clear that the Security Council has a duty to act, even on the facts that it knows. The United Nations force in Cyprus, established under the aforesaid resolution, has, as part of its mandate, the duty to prevent a fighting and to contribute to the maintenance of restoration of law and order and a return to normal conditions.
It is nevertheless clear that the present situation is a highly explosive one, not only for Cyprus itself, but possibly for the peace of that whole area of the Mediterranean. It puts at risk the work of the United Nations as a whole for preserving international peace and security in the area, and very great statesmanship and restraint will need to be shown. What I think would clearly be wrong would be for us here today to attempt to apportion final responsibility and to attempt to assess final blame. That may come hereafter, but only, Mr. President, if and when we know precisely what has happened and who has instigated it. If in the event it turns out that external intervention has occasioned this coup, then we would all condemn it. But today, it is frankly not possible to arrive at that final judgment.
The policy of the Hellenic government, many times expressed in this room, is always the same and unchanged. My government, as it was reiterated by the message of the Greek Prime Minister to the Secretary General this morning, is always convinced that the territorial integrity and independence of Cyprus, as well as the unitary character of the Republic, should be maintained and respected by all parties concerned. It was said that a certain role was played, or the main role was played, I must say. It was said by some delegations, by some Greek officers, or a great number of Greek officers. I am aware of a malicious campaign being conducted by certain news media concerning the alleged role of the Greek officers in Cyprus. My delegation wishes to underline here that those allegations, published in a very hasty way, are totally unfounded.
Cette administration, je parle de l'administration turque chypriote, se trouve dissociée en ce moment plus que jamais de l'administration grecque chypriote. De l'avis du gouvernement turc, les Nations Unies devraient en priorité assurer que l'équilibre des forces qui a été gravement troublé au détriment de la communauté turque soit rétabli dans la mesure du possible et qu'à cet effet, toutes les mesures nécessaires soient prises sous contrôle efficace pour arrêter toute entrée illicite d'armes, de troupes et de munitions à Chypre.